Okay, I have had several young guys that are hard gainers hit me up and ask what are some things that they could do to help put on size, to help bulk up. So while I was working out, I thought of five things that I did when I was a teenager trying to bulk up that helped me. So in your diet, you need to make sure that you're getting at least 2 grams of carbs per pound of body weight each day. Now, that doesn't mean you have to weigh your food. You know, you can Google your food and see what an average chicken breast and a cup of rice and all that kind of stuff. So just really go by that and always err to the side of caution. You want to be on the surplus side and not short. So those carbs, they're going to be really important as far as you young guys gaining mass. Uh, Number two, drink protein and carbohydrate shakes in between your meals or in place of meals. I know some people don't have a very big appetite, so it's easier for them to drink it. And so I used to do both, still do at times. So, and I can honestly tell you, you know, there's this debate about whether, you know, protein powder is real food. It's real protein. It might not be as good as, you know, getting 100% real food in your diet, but it still suits the purpose above and beyond, you know, what you need to bulk. So the debate is over. Protein and carbohydrate shakes are better than missing a meal. They're better than not hitting your caloric goals for that day. Number three, stop trying to eat so clean. I see all these young guys doing it, and you just Dave Palumbo. If you guys listen to him, he talks about when he was trying to get big. He was started off 160 pounds. How at least one time a day he was eating this huge meal at McDonald's. Well, I can tell you, you young guys, you can do that. You need to do that because eating clean when you're an ectomorph and you're struggling to put on any weight, trust me, that's not going to hurt you. It's just going to help you. Now, listen, that's different for middle-aged guys and the guys that aren't trying to necessarily bulk. It's more of a lean. That's not for you. That's just for the young guys that are trying to bulk up. It's going to help you. Quit trying to eat so clean. Number four, this is probably going to come out of left field, but desiccated liver. Was a firm believer of it way back when I saw that Arnold and Frank Zane and Franco Columbu and Sergio Oliva, all those guys took desiccated liver pills. It's full of vitamins and minerals, and there's a lot of things that you get when you take the desiccated liver tablets. But what it really does kind of supersedes. It's like the sum is greater than its parts. So what they've done, and they've done studies on rats and seen that desiccated liver helps tremendously with endurance and with strength. And I think that really transfers right over to. That's what helps you gain size is that you can power through those workouts. You can lift the heavier weight, and so in response, you're breaking down the muscle more and getting growth when you're actually recovering for bigger, thicker, denser muscles. Again, you don't hear about this anymore. It's not sexy. It's not one of the new supplements, and you don't hear about all the science behind the pre-workout. It's old school, but it works. And this is a reason that you see those guys back then that were on nominal amounts of roids when they were going in and competing, and that's why if you look at Dave Draper at almost 70, he's got to be pushing 80. He still looks great. He still looks great because he's probably on TRT, which is probably not a whole lot more than what he was doing when he was competing. He wasn't doing a ton of drugs. You look at these guys. You look at Tony Pearson. You look at Albert Beckles, who's over 80. You look at these guys, and they still look really, really good. And you've got these guys that are still muscular at this age because it wasn't built on steroids. They used steroids, but they used it in a smart way after they built their base. And they built their base with food, with working out hard, and recovery. Okay, end of rant. So, number five, stop all the volume. I see it all the time. I see it even with some of the older guys that just start working out. You're so excited, you get in there and you want to work out and it feels great. You keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and more and more and more and more is not better. I know you guys know who Dorian Yates is. You might not know who Mike Mentzer is. Mike Mentzer, may he rest in peace, was really the guy who was the first bodybuilder to use HIIT. Not HIIT, but HIIT, H-I-T, high intensity training, where the principle behind it is the workouts are short and sweet. You break the muscle down and you get out of there. Because what happens is if you're breaking it down too much, you're breaking it down more than what your body can recover. So a lot of times you're losing muscular gains by overworking it like that. There's a guy that's billed the world's tallest bodybuilder. I can't remember his name, maybe Aaron Reed. But he uses the analogy of that you dig a hole that you're trying to fill back in, the hole being the workout, and trying to fill it back in with dirt after the fact. And you're digging it so deep, and the dirt is the food and supplementation that you take and rest after your recovery, and you don't have enough to fill that hole back in. And that makes perfect sense. Google, blood and guts workout, or Google, heavy duty with Mike Mentzer, and take a look and use those workouts. If you can't find one, let me know. Hit me up. I'll send you just like a generic heavy duty or HIIT type workout. If you're having confusion about the diet, you hard gainers, hit me up. I'll send you, just kind of like a chart diet that you can go in with your weight and figure out your macros for ectomorphs. Okay? Do this stuff for a month and let me know how it goes. I think you'll see some gains from it, and I think that it's something that if you stick with it, it'll help out tremendously. Okay, good luck.